Good stuff. So transitioning now from your own stuff into some of the stuff that you've worked with others, because now we were talking kind of, we call it backstage, I guess, right before we pressed record on the Zoom call.
Backstage.
Back Zoom. Um, that another connection that we have, a mutual connection, is Josh Cumby, which actually I didn't realize that until I was doing more research. I had forgotten that Mickey had told me. Little small. I just sent Josh a package like literally yesterday. So it's just such a small world, man. So I started a little. I guess I'll ruin the surprise as a thank you to everybody that comes on the channel. I send thank you packages.
Cute.
So
That's
after
so
this,
precious.
you'll have to send me an address after the fact.
Okay.
But I had Josh on forever ago, and I sent him one, and part of it is like coffee, and he like was super pumped about the coffee, and so I remembered that, and I recently started my own coffee brand, and I was like, hey Josh, I just want to send you. I think you'd appreciate this, so you will be one of the first to try also the new
Oh
coffee
my
brand.
gosh. You're also living one of my dreams. I want my own coffee brand and I want my own wine company.
Oh, see, I want to do whiskey. I want to do
Okay.
whiskey
Oh,
so
yeah.
bad. I think that'd
I'm
be
a
so cool.
wine. I love wine. I love rosé. I'm such a
That's
basic.
so cool, man. Hey, I love it. You know what though? I love it. I love it. Hey, one day, right? That's the goal. One day.
Yes.
So actually, so speaking of Josh, transitioning, you have worked with Josh on a whole bunch of things, including a lot of stuff for Disney. Whether it be High School Musical, the musical, you did the song with Joshua Bassett. You worked on Wondering, and then you also were involved in Lana Del Rey's song in Cruella, I believe. Correct?
Florence and the Machine.
Sorry,
The
Florence and the
Machine
Machine.
song
Yes.
in Cruella. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you go from now working with Selena Gomez to now writing with Disney?
This is funny. So I was out of a job. I was out of a job and I did not want to go back to waiting
Mm.
tables, nannying. I didn't want to do it. I was like, I've tasted what it's like to make money off of
Mm.
music and
Out of a
have that.
job after Selena Gomez?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Cool.
You get off tour,
Sure. Yeah, yeah, of
you
course.
don't have a job,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
And so I went to a psychic and she was like, you will not have to work another part-time job. I see only music for you. And I was like, okay. And then maybe 2 months later, I met my manager in a very happenstance type of way, just like, wow, okay, that happened. And I showed him a bunch of my music. He started putting me in sessions, and one of those songs that I wrote in the sessions got Disney's ears perked up because he had sent it over to Mio, who is over at Disney, and had a meeting with them, showed them some other music, and they were like, we want to sign you. And
Wow.
this is not how it always goes. I need to tell you, this is not how it always goes. I think that it was just like right place, right time. Disney was looking to sign people, like, and sign, take risks on new
But you
people.
put yourself out there,
But I put myself out there. I
right?
did,
Comes
yeah.
full circle, doesn't it?
Yep,
Comes full
yep,
circle. No, it's
yep.
true. And it doesn't, but you know what? It would not have worked out for you like that had you not put yourself out there. You never the worst thing that happens is you say no or they say
Exactly.
no. I want to
Exactly.
talk
And then you just keep going.
100%. And then now the next person could say no, and the next, and then you just never know when they'll start saying yes.
Yeah.
You never know. And you could be that one no away from that yes. Actually, you ever hear that the whole aspect of like, people get excited when they hear no's because they're that much closer to a yes?
I haven't, but that is a very optimistic way of looking at
But it's kind of true.
it.
It's like it's all a game of probability, technically, if you want to
Mhm.
think like that. It's like, well, there's statistic or more like statistics. Statistically, there can only be so many no's before a
Yeah,
yes comes along, right? And
I
you
love
just
that.
have it's a numbers game. You just have to put as many, um, whatever you
Yeah.
want to call it, out there.
On the board.
Chance, yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.